Hi there. So the activity I chose for my leisure exploration was jewelry making. I decided to take an online class because I could like do my activity on my own time. So I downloaded Skillshare. I chose this 1 hour long class. It had 9 different classes in it. It was also a good space to submit my projects and like earn a certificate after. So yeah. uh Also, these are the other projects of like other students, you could say. So I started by looking at the tutorials completely and then doing my projects and my practices later on. um I completed this activity on March 15th, and I could say I spent approximately 2 hours on the activity, but it was really intriguing for me, so I'm guessing that I will definitely spend more
First
time.
thing, of course,
So
is
the rings were
diamond.
divided into three
Second thing,
categories. It was first the band ring, like the most basic type of ring.
I will switch to a
Uh,
pencil size
it was we
5B
were taught like how
graceful work.
to draw from the basics and then move on to putting shadows and effects, and also like creating different versions of it. Then we moved on to the brown ring, which had a more circular and curved vibe to it at the edges. Um, yeah. What I thought was really cool is that we learned all these different variations of like drawing rings from just like one type of ring. And then this was the last type, the dome ring, which has like a more thick side to it, you could say. It was really cool. This is where I started doing the warm-ups and drawing horizontal and diagonal lines just to get my hand warmed up and stuff. And here I'm drawing curved lines. I could say that I had no experience with jewelry making whatsoever. But I am an art student. I did want my first leisure exploration activity to be something that was kind of related to my major. Um, Out of all the different multiple intelligence areas, I definitely think I used my spatial and visual intelligence the most. I really had to mentally, like in my mind, be able to manipulate the rings and then transform these shapes and objects in like different angles, in order to like have more control over what I'm drawing. And it also like did require obviously artistic abilities, and like talents in visual arts and drawing and stuff like that. But I also think that it did like require a huge amount of bodily kinesthetic intelligence, because I had to have really good grip of my pencil and really be able to control my hand in order to make the shapes that I wanted and I thought was suitable. Basically, it did require a lot of mind-hand coordination. That's why I do believe I really used my bodily kinesthetic intelligence here. Out of all the different areas of the wellness wheel, I do think my intellectual wellness was mostly impacted because I was in the state of being constantly mentally stimulated and engaged, and continuously seeking to expand my knowledge and my skills, obviously. And I also think that what's really important about intellectual wellness is this desire to uh, take part in continuous learning. And for me, this activity was definitely something that I choose to explore more and like enhance my skills in. That's why I think that my intellectual wellness was mostly impacted out of all the different areas. Before starting on this, I was feeling confident because obviously I've been drawing for some time. But while working on the actual process itself, I did start to like lose some of that confidence and like doubt my ability and like how much I was able to pull this off. Because obviously this was something that was very new to me, and how it turned out was like initially different from what I had imagined it would be. I was really starting to get second thoughts on whether I should continue this or choose a totally different leisure activity, but I decided to stick with it and just go forward. And at the end, when I took an overall look at everything I had drawn, I did regain that confidence a little bit. I mean, this was obviously my first time attempting something like this. I had never drawn a single ring in my life before. And while looking at everything, I decided that I think I did pretty well. A fun fact that I learned about this activity is that how much each and every ring, no matter the size or the shape or how crazy it may look, they all have the same basic structure. And from learning to design the basic ellipses and the straight lines, you could basically draw any kind of ring that you want. And so it's not really as tough or challenging as it may seem. And overall, I would say that this was a leisure activity that I will continue to explore, and I really had fun doing that. So, yeah. And here I've earned a certificate.